Yo, Coinbase got so many haters, especially among the cryptocurrency, like the OG community, the early adopters, people that been in crypto for some time. They generally do not like Coinbase primarily because it's a centralized entity. It's a centralized exchange, meaning that whatever you do on Coinbase.com, Coinbase controls that. Coinbase is in custody of cryptocurrency. They're holding crypto, etc. And if you don't know, cryptocurrency is ultimately the the core of it is about freedom and ownership. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that freedom and ownership to the individual. You know what I'm saying? We can own our own crypto at this point. We don't actually need a Coinbase. But in this video, we're gonna take a look at Coinbase. We're gonna do a quick review. I'm also gonna give you my perspective because I'm actually not a Coinbase hater. I'm actually a person that I see the value in having a Coinbase, and I see the value of having decentralized products, DeFi, decentralized finance, stuff like that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a quick review. So this is not, if you're a Coinbase hater, hop off this video, go somewhere. This is not for you. If you're looking to get into crypto, if you're new to crypto, if you're looking to put your family on a crypto, if you are just curious about Coinbase.com and what it offers, this is a quick review. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it in this video. And so come on, get your notepad, get ready, get whatever you need, because we're about to go in and we're going to take a quick dive into the Coinbase exchange, Coinbase.com. All right, so let's come on, let's do it, let's go.
Cryptocurrencies basically have no value.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And Bitcoin is the biggest duck of them all.
It is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about me. Bitcoin will go to zero.
Not at all. It's time to go down because you guys thought it was going to go to the moon and go to 100,000 and all that other bullshit.
Yo, to the moon. You was in that space if you know to the moon.
To the moon. That was the five. That was the five.
That was the emoji for sure.
It would be great, but it's not going to.
I bought them all. I bought all the crypto crap. I put $100 in. It's now worth 30. 30. That's a 70% loss on my crypto crap.
I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day.
A Black introduction and guide into the world of crypto. This is the Black Crypto Channel. Crypto Channel. Crypto Channel. Crypto Channel.
All right, so this is Coinbase.com. In this video, as I've already said, I'm going to do a quick review. So I'm going to kind of give you a surface level review of the entire platform of Coinbase.com. This is a centralized exchange. Now, before I do that review, let me say a few things. So number one, why am I doing this review? I'm reviewing this platform, Coinbase.com, because this is one of the platforms that you can you could say is trustworthy for it to be a centralized exchange. Oftentimes it's very dangerous to leave your cryptocurrency on a centralized exchange because some of these exchanges are out of the country, they're foreign, again, the cryptocurrency is the Wild West, so they can do anything. They can just run away and just take your money, take your crypto, your assets. I've had it happen to me with an exchange called Cryptopia, so I understand exactly how it works, and so I'm telling you what I know. So Coinbase is a more trusted centralized exchange, and the trust comes from it. Number one is being a publicly traded company here in the United States of America. That was a huge step for Coinbase. When it did that, I said, oh yeah, this is officially like a legit cryptocurrency, because it's going to be regulated under the rules and regulations of the here in the United States of America. So that's very, very crucial for it to have legitimacy. So Coinbase is the number one cryptocurrency exchange here in America, United States at least, and so that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this review because I want to help folks that are either new to crypto, haven't been in crypto for a long time, or maybe aren't as tech savvy and don't feel comfortable putting their cryptocurrencies on things such as like this nano ledger, stuff like that. This is like a hardware wallet. That's a private decentralized wallet. Everybody's not comfortable doing that, and I get that. And so that's why I'm doing this video, because you may want to have a strategy where some of your cryptocurrency is on the exchange that you trust, such as like a Coinbase, and then some of it is on those private wallets in your own possession that you control. It's up to you on how you're doing your strategy. I just want to review this because Coinbase is actually an exchange that I actually respect and trust to a degree. Again, trust it as far as I can throw it, as far as I can see it. All right. But just understand that's why I'm doing this review. Also, another thing I'll add is that I believe Coinbase is a good entry point into the world of crypto. So if you're new to crypto, it's a good entry. It's a good place. It has a lot of different features, a lot of different things. We're going to cover that in this review. Lastly, and again, this is not always how it's been, but now that Coinbase is public, what I've noticed, and I've had talks with other folks that I know that are in cryptocurrency, what we've noticed is that Coinbase is a trusted source, a trusted entity to withdraw crypto, to withdraw money and put it into your bank account. So a lot of banks actually respect and recognize Coinbase and won't give you a lot of hassle. Because if you don't know, sometimes you may you might withdraw some money and it'll get frozen by the bank because the bank company is not knowing, okay, where's this money coming from? Is this, all that AML stuff, anti-money laundering, all that stuff. So with an exchange like Coinbase, you generally will not have any issues with the bank. Now that's not guaranteed for every bank, but I know like the bank I use and the banks that I've talked to with other people that they've sold crypto from Coinbase into their bank account, they had no issue. We're talking about thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so, that's another reason why I also use Coinbase. I use Coinbase as almost like a gateway in and out the crypto world to fiat world. You know what I'm saying? I buy a lot of my crypto. It might start with Coinbase, even if it's just buying some USD coin and then moving it over to another exchange, another platform, or buying some Bitcoin and moving it over to another exchange so that I can use that Bitcoin to buy into some alts, something like that. And then same thing when I'm selling stuff, when I'm selling and I'm moving it back into the fiat world, when I want to bring it back into my bank account, I'm usually routing it through, Coinbase, whether that's Coinbase or Coinbase Pro or, Coinbase Prime or the other platforms that Coinbase offers. Now, in this video, we're just going to be talking about Coinbase.com. This is basically what we call the retail exchange. This is what, your everyday mom, dad, regular investor. If you're just a regular investor, you're probably going to use something like Coinbase.com. If you're more advanced, you're probably going to use things like Coinbase Pro. And obviously, if you have a business, you're going to use stuff like Coinbase Pro, Coinbase Exchange, I believe it's called what it's called, and Coinbase Prime, stuff like that. So anyways, we're just going to cover Coinbase.com. Let's go ahead and get into the review. So let me go ahead and make my screen a little smaller. All right, so we can get into the review. I'm a little less important for this. What's important is the actual exchange itself, and I'll just kind of walk you through stuff. So first, what we're looking at is the home screen. So once you create an account and you've logged in, this is the home screen. So if you're not familiar with creating an account, link below. I have a video already set up for you over at the Black Crypto Network. We have a tutorial video set up for you in terms of how you can start your Coinbase account if that's something you're interested in doing. And also we have a link. We have the link to Coinbase and everything. We have an affiliate link down below as well. So if you're interested in that, you will talk about it shortly about inviting friends. There's a mutual benefit to using affiliate links. So keep that in mind as well. All right. Now, this is the home page. This is what it is. And so as you can see, this is a small account we have here, at least what for one of our accounts, this is one of my smallest accounts. Just got a little portfolio about $960, which, is very respectable. I'm not trying to shade or nothing like that, but just know this is the first thing you see is portfolio balance, and it has the balance over time, and it has it in a chart format. So like, as you can see, like the last hour, I moved some money over here, and as the days and weeks build, months build, it will start to form a chart. So you can kind of see how your portfolio has been shaping up and how it's been weathering, how it's been doing over a certain time frame. So that's kind of cool. Below that, it has your assets. So the list of assets that you will have in your Coinbase account. These are the ones we have. I have US dollar and I have Chainlink as of now in this account. Also watch list. And so I have not, this is the standard watches they give you. They give you a certain amount of cryptocurrencies you watch. You can go to each individual crypto page and hit that star button, and that will add it to the watch list. Also, I can remove stuff from the watches by clicking the star as well. Also can use I can click it and hold it to maneuver and move it up. So if I wanted to make Ethereum the first cryptocurrency on my watch list, I can just click, hold, move up, and then, what are we doing here? Okay, got a little glitch, but let me see. Let's see. Okay, so it got a little glitch, but either way, that's generally how it works. So, we're not going to waste too much time on there. At the bottom, the invitation. So again, our affiliate link, for example, we have one down below. So if you're interested in starting your Coinbase account, it's mutually beneficial for both of us. So, basically you can get free $10 in crypto. And so give a friend a gift of free crypto, invite a friend to Coinbase, and you'll both receive $10 in free Bitcoin whenever they buy or sell their first $100 on Coinbase. So if you use the link below and you do $100 in transactions, we both getting the free $10 in Bitcoin or what have you. I appreciate that. If you're interested, cool. That's what it is. Terms and conditions are below. You can send invites through here. So you can literally put people's emails in, and you can literally send an invite to, you know, people. So if you have a mailing list or something like that, and you can do that, then great. But that's how you do that. Let's scroll back up. At the top, in the upper, upper right, you see where it says buy sell. So that's where you can click that, and then you can begin to buy and sell. If you're interested in, you know, doing these functions, buy, sell, sending or receiving crypto, stuff like that, I have another video that shows you how to do that. So if you're not familiar with how to do it, I have a tutorial video on how to buy, sell, send, and receive crypto using Coinbase.com. So definitely check that out. Link below. That's over at the Black Crypto Network again. And then over here in the upper right hand corner where you see my logo, you also have a drop down that has the setting, appearance, taxes, reports, help, sign out. So you can also, this is where you can sign out of your account. It also has the information, your username, the email associated with the account, all that type of stuff. All right, so we're not gonna start there. Let's go over to so that's the home page. Let's go over to trade. So let's go over to trade. Let's look at it. All right, so trade, as you can see, it pulls up the different cryptocurrencies. And so at the top right, you see where it says tradable assets. These are the actual cryptocurrencies that you can trade, you can buy and sell, you can send, stuff like that. You can send, receive on Coinbase, okay? So they're tradable, all right? And so, you know, you can click that drop down. It has different things. It has the watch list. So I can pull up my watch list. It has all assets. So if I click all assets, it would include cryptocurrencies that are not tradable. And it'll have not tradable next to it, as you can see. And so these cryptocurrencies I cannot trade. I cannot buy Binance Coin on Coinbase.com right now, at least as of now. You know, XRP is not tradable. Stuff like that. And it says it right there. So, okay, so that's that. And then notice the star. Again, if you wanted to add something to the watch list, you can always click the star and it will add it to the watch list. And same thing, I can uncheck the star and it will remove it from the watch list. I like Ethereum, so I'm gonna leave it on there. All right. And so again, you know, top gainers, you can see the top gainers for the day, for the day or the time frame selected. You know, keep in mind, this is the different time frame: hour, day, week, month, and year. So, you know, and it gives you information based on, you know, what you have selected. So the top gainers for the day, the top losers for the day. All right. And so that's how it kind of works out. One other thing too I want to mention is you can also search the assets too. So if you don't want to kind of scroll down and try to find stuff, you can also use the search bar to try to figure it out. All right. Now that leads me into let's say we find a cryptocurrency, and this is the same for all of the cryptocurrencies that are on Coinbase. But let's say we find a cryptocurrency we want to look at. In fact, I'm just going to keep it easy. Let's look at Bitcoin. I'm going to click Bitcoin. All right. And it's going to take me to the Bitcoin's quote unquote Coinbase page, as I like to say. And so within Bitcoin's Coinbase page, each crypto that's on Coinbase has a page. It has an overview, wallet, and a vault. So we're going to cover all three of those shortly. So let's first look at overview. Overview is just giving you the complete, you know, it's giving you the basic information on the cryptocurrency asset. So in this case, we're looking at Bitcoin. It shows the price. I can select the different time intervals, you know, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. And it tells me, you know, next to the price, the gain or the loss percentage and all time, all that good stuff. So that's right there. Market stats. So it says the market cap, the volume, the circulating supply. If you take your cursor and hover over, as you can see, it will also explain it to you. So this is a very good for if you're somebody that's new to crypto that doesn't understand what you're looking at, market caps, volume, circulating supply. If you don't understand these things, take your cursor over and read, and it'll explain it to you. So it's really good. Has the trading activity, you know, more people buying it or selling it on Coinbase. So it tells you what's going on. Also gives you the popularity, the performance of the asset over the past year. As you can see, Bitcoin has been going up. The whole market has been actually outperforming Bitcoin, shockingly. Wow, over the past year. But anyways, you know, that's what it is. Also, it gives you information about the crypto, so you can learn about these cryptos as well. Bitcoin is the world's first widely adopted cryptocurrency. Blah 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 blah. This is good information, though. I don't want to, you know, sugarcoat it. It has resources. Okay, it has white papers. It has the official website for Bitcoin. And again, this is anything. I can click on another cryptocurrency and the same thing. Usually OMG network. I just clicked on OMG. And as you can see here, this is, you know, it gives you, it's the same thing. It gives you the market stats, the chart for OMG. You know what I'm saying? You can click the different intervals, the overview, everything, the information they're going to give you pertaining to what OMG is. And then it gives you resources, the white paper, the official website, that type of thing. Let's go back to Bitcoin though. I want to go back to Bitcoin's page. All right. So you can also click view more, and I will click that shortly. Also wanted to show you that they also have top stories and stuff that, wow, big day. Apple CEO Tim Cook says he holds crypto. I mean, I already knew that, but shout out to Tim, Tim Cook for coming out and coming clean. But anyways, you can see top stories. You can see the top stories of the day. Sometimes they'll relate to the actual cryptocurrency page that you're on. Sometimes they'll just be general to the cryptocurrency markets, etc. So just want to keep that in mind. And it keeps populating news and information. So it's a good source, good place for you to read and stay up to date with what's going on in the world of crypto. You hit view more. It talks about, things like how it works. Keep in mind. So it has information. So it has information there, in terms of the cryptocurrency. All right. So that's the overview page for the quote unquote, what I call the cryptocurrency page for Bitcoin on Coinbase. That's the overview tab. Let's look over to the wallet. All right. And so this is the wallet. I don't have any Bitcoin in this account, so there's nothing to see here. But if I did have transactions in this account, then it would show. In fact, let's take a look at Chainlink, since I do have Chainlink in here. Let's do that. Let's take a look at Chainlink. So let's go over back to let's go to assets real quick. The home page. All right, so we're back to the wallet tab, Chainlink, and then it'll show the transactions that I've made, in my Chainlink wallet. So it tells me my balance, tells me how much Chainlink I have, and it tells me as well what I've been doing with my Chainlink. I've sent some Chainlink, I've sold some Chainlink, I bought some Chainlink. So it tells you all the transactions, in the wallet. Also allows you to send and receive as well. Next to it, again, we have a video that covers, all that. So I'm not gonna go into that. And then also has the vault. And so a vault is like, what is that? A vault is a great place to store your crypto for the long term. Features include time delayed withdrawals, multiple approvers, and offline storage. So if you create the vault and you put your crypto in the vault, it's kind of like anything. If you just think of a vault for a bank, it's the same thing. It has a different type of withdrawal process, multiple different approvers. So you can have, your spouse, your family, people you trust, your children, whatever, they can be on the approver, list, and also or offline storage. And so when it comes to having your cryptocurrency very secure and not being susceptible to like hacks and stuff like that, it'll be offline, not online. Because people can hack online and they can hack and they can steal stuff. So when you have your stuff offline, it's basically taken off and it's basically put away, and Coinbase is doing that custody in which they are securing your crypto. So that's it's a good thing to use if you're trying to go long term with the play. If you're using Coinbase for, you're using the wallets on Coinbase for like long term, but personally, I don't get too much into that. I don't do too much of the vault stuff because I don't do my long term. If I'm gonna do long term, I'm gonna hold it into hardware devices like this. But I get it. Everybody's not, gonna use the hardware devices. So, you got to figure out what works for you. All right. Now that's the cryptocurrency pages. Each cryptocurrency that's on Coinbase has these type of pages. So definitely this is a good way to, this is a good, it's just a good little resource for you to kind of like do some research. You can learn about the crypto, learn about the different metrics and stuff like that, the market stats and stuff like that. All right, let's move forward. Let's go to let's see. I want to do the pay tab. Not really. I mean, I'll click it just so you can see it, but I'm not really gonna go through the pay tab. If you want a Coinbase card, you got to verify your identity. That's on the right side. And if you want to, send and receive, again, we have a video that covers that. So I don't really do too much with the pay tab. Let's look at the For You tab. All right, come on, let's load up. Let's get there. Okay, so here's the For You tab. And this is basically Coinbase's way of just kind of providing you with little things that they may think you are interested in. And it's at the top, everything. You have education. So this is like stuff you can learn about crypto. They give you guides. There's educational videos you can watch and learn about different things, tips and tutorials. Good. Again, this is really good information. Tell grandma, get on Coinbase and go learn some stuff. If she doesn't want, this is it just has a lot of information all in one device. And so you have that, you have the news. So they give you like news information, like MasterCard to launch crypto link payment cards in Asia Pacific. Cool. So you have news articles and stuff like that, and you can just keep scrolling for days and a lot of different news stuff. I take a look at the news articles every day in Coinbase. I always look in Coinbase. I look at other news platforms, Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, and all different in different places. But I always go in my coin. I check. It allows me to check my assets, and then also can look at some news, see what's going on in the crypto markets. And then lastly here it says get more crypto. So these are ways you can earn crypto. You can stake it. You can get a yield on your crypto, your holdings and stuff like that. It all depends on your jurisdiction as well in terms of what you're going to be entitled to. So definitely just look into that. But you can sit through, you can hit, click earn crypto. You can, let me click one of these, click one. And you can see here has lessons 1 to 5. And if I go through these videos, it's going to start playing and it's going to start teaching me about Stellar. And so that's a good resource for you, whether you're getting paid to do it or not. It's still a good resource to check out. But they oftentimes, if you're in a jurisdiction that qualifies, you will be able to earn some money, some small money, but it's still good. It's good information. You're learning and you're earning at the same time. It's a win-win overall. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to the next tab. I just talked about learn and earn, so I'm not gonna go through that. Notifications. So notifications is good. You can set different notifications in your settings. Price alerts. You know what I'm saying? So you can get price alerts for different cryptocurrencies. These are notifications that can come to your email. They also can come to your cell phone if you have the mobile app. So yes, Coinbase.com. Of course, they have a mobile app that you can use, and that's something I primarily use every day. I use the Coinbase app just to look at stuff, check things, make sure I'm looking at news, checking my assets, my portfolio, looking at the prices, stuff like that. All right, and so notifications. This is where you can Bitcoin's up right now. It's up 5.86%. Over the last 19 hours. So it gives you notifications there. We already talked about inviting friends and stuff like that, so I don't have to go too much into that. So we can move over to now the profile tab. And so if you in the upper right hand corner, you see where my logo, sometimes it's not there. You have to put your own, you can update and put your own image there. Click that. And it has, has different things. We're going to go through the settings, but first I want to look at appearance. And so, because you see how Coinbase looks bright right now, I can turn it to dark mode. Okay. And that's generally how I like to look at my stuff. Y'all know I'm black first over here. So I love looking at my stuff from a black first perspective. That's just how I look at things. I know that's probably like extra, like you taking it too serious. I don't care. I'm going to do me. That's how I like to do stuff. But sometimes I will, I'll look at the white screen. I'll look at the light screen, whatever, it's not that serious, but yes, you can change the appearance. Like my wife, she doesn't like looking at stuff that's light because it hurts her eyes. So she likes looking at this dark screen, stuff like that. So that's that. Let's see here. Taxes and reports. Okay, so that's very important. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. That's something that you're going to have to consult with your accountant on how to do stuff. We do have at the cryptotraphouse.com. Again, the cryptotraphouse.com. We do have resources that will help you, guide you, in terms of your taxes, or just giving you some surface level knowledge on the tax implications of your trading, your investing, when you're buying and selling stuff and you're transacting. We have some surface level knowledge over there. We also have portfolio trackers. Okay, so when it comes to, let's click on taxes and reports. All right, so it talks about if you need to pay your taxes and all that type of stuff, but how to file your taxes. Well, we have portfolio trackers over at the cryptotraphouse.com. Here is one that they're offering. They're offering Coin Tracker. And so this is a crypto, basically a portfolio tracker, a tax software. It tracks, your gains, your losses, because that's the one thing that Coinbase, at least as of now, and I hope they add this, as of now, they don't provide you with. They don't tell you like if you're up or down. They just show you your prices. They show the price, the price of the asset. The increase in the decrease in the price of the asset, but they don't show you like, okay, I'm up $500 in profit on this investment or nothing like that. You have to get a third party crypto portfolio tracker or tax software, as they're calling it here. So this is where you would go if you wanted to try coin. What is it called? Coin Tracker. If you wanted to try, they have a partnership obviously with Coinbase. Again, we have a collection. There's other ones out there, coin tracking, and some other ones out there too. And off my head, I'm drawing a blank. But if you go over to the cryptotraphouse.com, you'll see we have a whole list of them. You can just choose the ones that you want to utilize. Now, you don't have to use that. You can also manually calculate your gains and losses. And they'll give you a guide and give you some help in doing that. But from my experience, it's not something that I don't use this too much because it's not really that thorough. I think Coinbase can step it up in this regard because they should step it up in this regard. You got people out here buying crypto, selling crypto. It'd be nice to know if you're in profit, if you're in the loss, that type of thing. So, and then also you can import your transactions. You can also donate. You can donate some crypto. Again, consult with your tax advisor. Maybe this is a good idea. They have nonprofits and stuff like that they've connected with. It's called 𝐓𝐈𝐌𝐄𝐒𝐒. And so I don't use it. I don't do a lot of donating, but that's just me. But this may be a good thing for your taxes or whatever. So again, tax and reports, this is here. You can also give reports. I don't want to overlook that. You can generate reports too here. So that is another good thing to do if you want to just keep track of stuff, just to have it like organized. I know sometimes I'll generate a report like either every quarter or every year, or, every year I'll generate reports and just file it, just so I have it for my records. But the best thing you want to do here is get a third party portfolio tracker, tax software that's it just makes life so much easier. And so, if you want to explore theirs. Now let's go back to that tab in the upper right hand corner. We talked about appearance, tax reports, help. So we'll I'll be honest about that. Let's click it. All right. So this is help. This is what it looks like. A whole bunch of stuff for individuals, businesses, developers, whole lot of stuff to go through. I'm not even gonna go through it, but as you can see, you can search. You have a search bar, so you can search things. Most folks are going to go here as an individual. So it has different stuff on here. Coinbase wallet, earn card, private client. My goodness, I can keep reading for days. They have articles on here. They have a way where you can message them and contact them. To be honest with you, when I came into the game, it took me 3 months because I was dealing with the customer support. It took me 3 months to actually get a cryptocurrency account set up with Coinbase. So that's when it first started. When I first started in 2016. And I've been, even this year I had to contact support. It took a minute to get back to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Coinbase needs to step up their support. Everybody knows it. They have trash customer support, and that's just what it is. The customer service is straight, but when it comes to their support times and getting back, I get it. Everybody's overwhelmed, but I know this has to be a department that Coinbase is working on. I think I did see the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, talk about this. So I think they are going to work on something like that. So that's that. Also at the bottom of the page, just know they have different stuff, products, learn, company, social. So definitely check out this stuff. Go follow their blog. I follow them on social media. They have actually Instagram too, but follow them on Twitter. Very informative stuff. Follow the CEO, Brian Armstrong too. That's the CEO of Coinbase. So follow him as well. Good follow, good information, puts out good stuff. So that's it. So let's go back to Coinbase.com. Okay. So let's go through and review the settings. And so we're gonna go quickly. We're gonna go through the settings, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on Coinbase, because we pretty much looked at everything, and then we'll kind of just be on our way. And so the first one, they're all in tabs. The first one is notifications. And so again, you can get emails for certain things when you send crypto. This is very important. You should probably use this type of stuff because you want to stay abreast, because when you're dealing with a centralized entity, somebody asked me one day, like, okay, what's the risk of being, having your stuff in a centralized wallet instead of a private wallet or a decentralized wallet? Well, you want to understand that, Coinbase can get hacked. There's a chance. There's always a chance. Yes, your assets are FDIC insured up to 200,000. So yes, there's a chance that things there's a recourse for you, but Coinbase can get hacked. So be cautious of that. Just know that, and also, people can be doing stuff with your account. So it's good to have notifications. So, okay, when you're receiving stuff, you're sending crypto, it's just an alert and it goes to your email. So that's that. Security. I talked about this in another video in the video where I showed you how to create your Coinbase account. I'm going to say it again here. Security is extremely important, especially when you're dealing with a centralized exchange, something that is centralized, meaning that everything is running through one entity. It's running through Coinbase. Coinbase controls everything. So it's important that you have your stuff secure, because Coinbase is a publicly traded company. Anything can go wrong. There, you know how it is dealing with publicly traded companies, dealing with large corporations. It can be tough when you're having security breaches and stuff like that. So keep in mind, it's probably a good idea to secure your accounts. Ain't no good idea. It's a great idea to secure your account. And so you want to do the two-step verification. Like even this one, currently this one has the text message, which is terrible. Got to change this. But this is like a throwaway account. As you can see, I'm about to actually remove the money, and this account is going to go disappear in a little bit. But anyways, Authenticator, that's a good one to use. Things like Google Authenticator. I think there's some other ones out there that folks use. Check it out, look into it. And then security key. That's very, very secure. That means when you have a security key, it's like something you plug into your computer and you're unable to transact or do anything with your crypto unless you have it plugged into your computer. So also note, when you do the security key, yes, this is like the top security you can use, or one of the top things you can use for security on Coinbase. But just know you won't be able to use, you won't be able to transact using the Coinbase app, the mobile app. You will have to have it, again, on a computer, desktop, or a laptop with the USB, with your security key, which is like a USB flash drive that secures it, that you put into your computer. So that's if you're dealing with some serious stuff, you want to secure your stuff, that's the max security they have. It's called, as you can see, very secure. All right. And so it talks about requiring two-step verification to send crypto. Always, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, always, because you want to have an idea of what's going on, because if something was to get hacked, you want to be able to make moves and move. So anyways, that's that. Let's move on to the financial services. Okay, so understand that there's all sorts of ways to earn money in crypto. One of them is getting rewards. And so in a centralized manner, you can get rewards. You can earn rewards by either holding certain cryptos or staking certain cryptocurrencies. And so this is where you can choose. Let me move myself out of the way. This is where you can choose. You can choose where, choose if you want that financial service offered to you. Now, one thing to note here is that if you're using financial services through Coinbase, again, let's say you're staking Cosmos through Coinbase, or staking Tezos, or earning a yield back on your USD coin by just literally just holding some of your capital in the USD coin, which is a stable coin, you earn a yield automatically. Understand that Coinbase is the middleman. Coinbase, this is a centralized exchange. It's centralized. This is, it's going through Coinbase. So Coinbase gets a piece. So you're going to earn a better yield. You're going to earn more of a yield. Let me say it like that. When you're staking your Cosmos, if you're doing it on a decentralized platform, than doing it on a centralized platform. Okay. So if I was to stake my Cosmos on a decentralized platform, I'm going to earn, let's say 8% or 10%. Whereas on Coinbase, I may only get back 5% because Coinbase is taking the other 3%. Okay. They're taking the other 5%. And so they're only giving you 5, and then they're taking that as their fee, as their portion. So keep that in mind, that when you earn yields, you earn rewards from Coinbase, they're taking a cut. So you can go to a decentralized place. This is why folks would tell you to go to decentralized DeFi applications and stuff like that, DeFi, platforms, because you can get a better yield. You get a more, a bigger yield. But at the same time, the trade-off is that when you're on a decentralized platform, you're completely responsible for everything. You're an adult, so you got to be completely responsible for everything. You're grown. And on Coinbase actually will help, that they're doing the maintenance. That's why they get entitled to a fee. All right, so I want to just keep that in mind. Let's move on. Activity, not going to look at that too long, but that's the different activities, the mobile apps, the location, stuff like that. So if you see anything funny style with the activity, obviously, contact Coinbase, let them know that your account's been breached. We'll go through the protocol. All right, let's go to the next setting here, privacy. So privacy, you can select instant send, so allow other users to see that you use Coinbase and send you crypto instantly. So this is, again, when you're transacting cryptocurrency from one Coinbase account to another Coinbase account, it's done in a free manner. And so that's what they're talking about, instant send, so that other people, it's almost like how you can look up in your phone, you can look up like contacts, same thing. People can look you up and then it just send you the crypto directly, and it's free, no fees, and the same thing. You receive it, no fees, that type of situation. Also, you can request your data, request deletion, request exports, request corrections, additional rights, cookies, all of that. Your privacy settings are here. So go to there for privacy. Payment methods. Let's look at that. That's very important. You're going to have to add a payment method to your account regardless. And so here's the payment methods. Bank account. Okay. You invest large amounts. PayPal. Okay. So this is something new, but they've gotten this squared away. Invest large amounts through your PayPal accounts. So you can connect your PayPal account. Debit card. So you can connect debit cards and use that. The fee is higher if you're using debit card, just FY. And also wire transfers. Okay, so you can transfer money. That's that's if you there's no limit to wire transfers. You can invest. It allows you to put large sums of money. So I used to use wire transfers during the bear market. So that's what I was doing. I was sending large chunks over, and so I was using wire transfer. But anyways, that's just what it is. And so you can connect these different type of payment methods. All right, let's move on. APIs. So if you had that third party, like I was talking earlier, having a third party portfolio tracker, You know, you can hook up your different exchanges. You can hook up your Binance. You can hook up your KuCoin. You can hook up your Coinbase. You can hook up this one. You can hook up your Bittrex. All that stuff. This is where you would go. You would use the API keys and stuff like that, so that the third party can see what's going on in your account. Not necessarily do anything with your account, but it allows them to read your account, and then that way you can go to a third party app and you can see your portfolio. You can see, you know, if you gained in value, if you lost, if you're taking a loss, so you know, you can see everything, your cost basis. What was your entry point into crypto? All that type of stuff you can find in portfolio trackers. I'll do a video one day on reviewing a portfolio tracker, as I like to say. But this is where you would go for that, APIs. And, you know, this is the API situation. Account limits. All right, so this is the last one we'll review. The other two are no need to review them. Account limits. All right, and so you see here, this is just basic. Again, this is just a created account. I just created this account. I haven't really verified anything. But the account limits, the basic account limits, you can see here: bank transfers, card purchases, PayPal purchases, Apple Pay purchases, Google Pay purchases, PayPal withdrawals, instant sends, wire transfers, send crypto, receive crypto. All that information here. So your account limitations are here. If you want to increase your limits, you have to go here and, you know, fill out the information, provide them information, do your verification process, and they will increase limits. I have one account that has the increased limits. I think I can transact about like $10 million a day. And so it's a beautiful thing. So you can get those limits. You just got to increase. You got to provide the information and all that type of stuff. So it just all depends on what you're doing with the account. Now, the other stuff, allow list. Let's see what this is. This is a list of cryptocurrency addresses that you have allow list to send funds to. Okay, so you know, you can add addresses and do that for your allow list. I don't really use it too much, but it's basically like an address book and stuff like that. Now, crypto addresses and profile, that's stuff that you would go to up in this upper right hand tab, and where it says manage your profile. So if you click manage your profile, then you can upload your image or your logo, whatever. You can change your username and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go too far into that, but I want you to explore that. Go to the upper right hand tab and click manage your profile, and go ahead and manage your profile. Take a look at everything. All right, and so that's you know, in a nutshell, that's the quick review. This is Coinbase. There's a whole lot to take in, so definitely go back, review some of this stuff, go rewind the video, go look at some stuff if you need to. Here's my final thoughts. I get it. A lot of people do not like centralized exchanges in crypto. I get it. Do I use centralized exchanges for every little thing? No. I think, to me, there's a space for centralized exchanges, and there's also a space for decentralized exchanges and stuff like that. The value in Coinbase is the fact that it has, it's the largest cryptocurrency exchange here in the United States of America. It's publicly traded, and so you can trust. Like, grandma can trust it. You know how grandma be afraid to put a little money there. She quick to go gamble some, but she afraid to go and put some money over in this account because she might lose her money. Well, this will help her. This will help her be at ease and transacting her crypto. So. And other people that aren't tech savvy, people that just, aren't really comfortable going the decentralized route, they have an opportunity to get involved in crypto through the traditional way of doing things. Traditionally, we go through centralized entities for damn near everything in life. And so, like our banks, for example, our banks are centralized entities. You go to a Navy Federal or a SunTrust or a Bank of America, those are all centralized entities, and everybody is very comfortable using them. So that's the angle that Coinbase is coming from. Coinbase is also working with the government. So that, if you're somebody that's anti-government and all this stuff, then obviously Coinbase is not for you. But if you're somebody that appreciates government regulation like I do, I'm fine with things being regulated. I don't like regulations all the time, but I like having a standard. I like things having a policy and a standard so that, the playing field is somewhat level. And so with that said, that's what's going on. That's what's going down. Coinbase is always in talks with regulators and lawmakers and stuff like that. So, that's public knowledge. People know that. And so, that's another thing. And so, as I assess things, I think there's a place for you to use Coinbase. What I tell folks is use the exchange. Don't let the exchange use you. And so, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll use Coinbase to get my assets, and then I'll move my assets over to a decentralized, a private wallet, stuff like that. I'll move it over to my MetaMask. I'll move it over to Exodus. I'll move it over to a Ledger Nano or something like that for whatever the purpose is for that crypto. But then let's say I'm just trying to sell. Let's say I'm trying to just grow my money. I'm trying to just invest my money and then just flip it. Let's say I want to just get a 3x or 5x and then I want to sell. Then I use stuff like Coinbase. But there is a, what I'm saying, I do have an account where I do hold some Coinbase. I do hold some of my long-term assets on Coinbase. But again, that's a story. That's another story for another day. I'm just giving you some ideas as to how you can utilize a centralized exchange for your benefit. The beautiful thing about these centralized exchanges is they offer certain cryptocurrencies right there to you, like a bunch of them. As you can see here, Coinbase has a plethora of cryptocurrency assets. And so I can go here and purchase my asset, and then I can go move it over to somewhere else and bring it into my possession if I wanted to, like actually own it, like actually own the private key to the wallet. And so for that cryptocurrency. So with that said, this has been a review. As you can see, wow, there's a lot of cryptocurrencies. I came in a game when Coinbase only had Bitcoin, and then it added Ethereum and added Litecoin, and we all went crazy. I know people was going crazy at that time back in like 2016, 2017, and we went and bought. My story is not a secret. I bought Ethereum at like $13 because it was like, oh my God, there's other cryptos other than Bitcoin, because I had Bitcoin at that time, and then I was like, oh my God, is Ethereum, Litecoin? Let me grab it, and I grabbed it up. And obviously these were great, smart plays. Not to say that, you should buy all of these cryptocurrencies, but I was just giving you that game to let you know that Coinbase is expanding and it's constantly adding new cryptocurrencies. There's a thing called Coinbase Pump. So like when a cryptocurrency gets added to Coinbase, generally that cryptocurrency will go up in price value. Sometimes, because there's inside trading and it's the Wild Wild West with crypto, people be having a little insider information. The price will run up before, and then it will get added to Coinbase, and then there will be a dump. So be careful. Just hearing, oh my God, there's a new cryptocurrency added to Coinbase. Like over here on this right side, it's new on Coinbase. Let me go buy it because it's going to go up. That's not always the case. Sometimes there's, it's a pump. You get a pump, and then it'll be a dump once it's added. But just know that's kind of part of the game too with dealing with Coinbase, is that they're, when it gets to Coinbase, that's a great achievement for a cryptocurrency, quote unquote, great achievement. And so generally there's, some upside that goes along with that. Now, one other thing I'll mention here is that I need you to also understand that if typically when a cryptocurrency is on Coinbase, that means you're not like getting into the cryptocurrency super early. So for folks out there that are looking to get into cryptocurrency super early, if you want to play what I like to call the shitcoin casino, you want to speculate super hard on like what's going to be the next big crypto, Coinbase is not going to be your spot. Coinbase is, like I said, it's like a great achievement. Like if you get into a cryptocurrency privately somewhere else, and then it gets added to Coinbase, you're usually going to gain, you're going to make some money because you got in earlier. So I want to just be clear with that Coinbase is not the place you want to go to in most cases to get into a crypto currency trying to be early. All right. So just wanted to give you that nugget too. That's another little gem so that you're aware of that. Cause like my folks, I have my parents, they tell me like, how did you get Chainlink at 20 cents? And I was like, I didn't buy it on Coinbase because by the time it got to Coinbase, it was already $2, $3, $4. You know what I'm saying? But before that, I got my Chainlink, through another platform, through a decentralized way. And so anyways, that's really it. This is, like I said, I know a lot of people do not like Coinbase within the crypto community. I understand, I respect it, but my message to folks that hate centralized entities such as Coinbase is we got to be honest about this. If we want mass adoption, that's what we want. Everybody's an early adopting crypto. Everybody's been in crypto. Yeah. Rah. We've been in since 2012, 2016, 2017. Whoop. Well, if you want to see your assets continue to explode, mass adoption has to come. And when mass adoption, as it continues to build mass adoption, you have to understand that there's a large segment of people that are not going to be comfortable just going over doing things on a decentralized front. And so having a Coinbase, having a middleman, it works for them. And I can respect that. And like I told you, even for me, I use a combination of both. I use some decentralized stuff for certain things, such as, for example, long-term investments. And then, for short-term stuff, I might leave it on Coinbase and just flip it on Coinbase and then move that money over to do something else. So I'm just saying to say that there is a space for decentralization and the world of decentralization to exist and flourish in the world of crypto. Then it's also, to me, is a small space for centralization and the banks and stuff like that and things like that to get involved in crypto. And I don't see anything stopping either lane. So you just have to pick what works for you, what's going to work best for you. But hopefully you liked the review video. Let me know what your thoughts was. Let me know about your thoughts on Coinbase. Do you hate Coinbase? Do you like Coinbase? Is this something that you are going to use, or is this something that you're familiar with using? Let's get the conversation started below. comment, let us know what's up. I gave you a lot of game. Hope you got a lot of gems, a lot of nuggets from this. I hope it was a good review. Let me know some questions. If there's some other stuff in the future, I may do another Coinbase video, review video, in the future. If like Coinbase upgrades, make some significant upgrades or some changes or something like that, I may do another one. But in general, I just want to give you a overview, just paint the picture on what Coinbase is about and what it's offering. So with that said, check us out over at the cryptotraphouse.com. Again, the cryptotraphouse.com. That's where I have all the resources. I have all the exchanges, the wallets, the data analytics, the price trackers, the tax stuff, all that information over there. I have the term. We have a big. It's called the Crypto Black Book. Have which is basically a book full of terms, and it can guide you so you can understand the language within crypto. So all that type of stuff is over at the cryptotraphouse.com. Again, the cryptotraphouse.com. With that said, it's been a great video. I will see you in another one. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications. Also, don't forget to check out the information and links below and follow us on social media.